Put some prop tape on these guys. I ordered some 3M vinyl overlay, so I've got prop tape about halfway covered here. So went ahead and do that. Bolts are too short. Didn't think about that. Alright, new day. Got bolts. Previous bolts were not long enough. So this is the correct bolt for the 3-blade prop on the Nitro. Needs to be about 1 centimeter longer. So let's stick it on. Alright everybody, so we're going to do a quick sound test here. The old one first with the 2-blade. Watch out, trash can. And then the 3-blade prop here. It's a little bit more of an even sound. Don't know how else to explain that. Tone's a little different. Alright, so here we go. We're going to just show a few scenes here from one of my flights with the 3-blade prop. I'm not going to show you this entire flight. I'm going to save it because I also did the 2D steering, and there's not a lot of good fly days, so we'll look at the 2D steering and the rest of the flight and kind of the sights, but in this one I'm mainly concentrating on how well this thing climbs and how well this 3-blade prop does. So this is cruising, and I've got trims out. I don't know what you guys' RPM typically is, but it feels like this pushes harder from a lower RPM. Like I feel like it takes off a little faster, and you don't need quite the same RPM to be cruising. So it feels like it does push a little bit earlier on. I tried to use ForeFlight here so you could see the vertical feet per second, or feet per minute climb rate. This is with trims out, so I'm going faster, and I think it refreshes better on ForeFlight. When I pull the trims in here, you really don't see a very good resolution. It keeps kind of jumping all over the place, so it appeared to be going 400 to 600 feet a minute with trims out, and maybe somewhere in that 400 and something feet per minute with trims in, but I think, like I said, it's moving slower over the ground. I think the GPS isn't refreshing enough to really make the resolution it's really intended to be for airplanes. So this is the walkway, one of the walking bridges. Kind of gave a good reference of how fast it climbs. You see it climb quick, and then it kind of plateaus there a second after you swing back some, and then it continues on with the climb. I am 98% sure that this does climb much better than the 2-blade prop, especially the initial push. It's really hard to tell. I don't have a good scientific way to do this. I did drop several hundred RPM with the extra weight on this prop, but it feels like it pushes harder at the beginning, and then once it evens out and starts to do a standard climb without doing the swing first, I think it goes a little bit better in the climb than the 2-blade prop did. Alright guys, here's a little clip from the 2D steering for the next video. Hopefully you guys will stick with me and give this next one a check out. I think it's worth watching for sure. Take care.